Hello, welcome to episode 3 of my book review. Today's book review is going to be on Mindfulness, Plain and Simple by Oli Doyle. This is an amazing book and I highly recommend it. And I really love about it is it really challenges our kind of preconceptions and the beliefs and the conventions we are believed. And chapter 1 is called The Great Conspiracy. And this isn't the earth is flat or the moon landing didn't have it, but it really asks us to really take a step back and challenge us and to think, is everything in society, it's really thrown down at us. We're taught by schools, taught by our parents that we feel sad because things don't conform to us. And unfortunately, things go wrong a lot of the time in a world. In kind of very industrial westernized world, we're kind of into this lull that things work perfectly, and we all know it doesn't. And especially if you go to a place like India or somewhere where it's not as developed, you know very quickly things don't work. And at the end of the day, everything dissolves. That's like one of the immutable laws of life. Nothing lasts forever, right? We're all going to die. No matter how monolithic, how big a structure is, it's going to dissolve, right? So just with that, it kind of makes everything, oh, that's lame. So if my happiness is built on external things, those external things don't last and I'm never going to ever be happy. So it really takes us to take a step back and be like, hey, what really is my happiness? It's my internal state. It's really take this proactive approach. And if you've tried any mindfulness or breath work, and if you haven't, make sure to check out my previous video where I give an introduction to meditation and kind of some breath practice and meditations you can implement right away in your life. But you'll notice right away, take a big breath, close your eyes, and just become centered. Take a nice big belly breath. Tap into that parasympathetic rest or digest response. You notice right away you feel more relaxed, happier. Did any of your problems get fixed in that time? Did any of your circumstances change in that moment? No, but your state has changed. And that's why a mindfulness practice can be so helpful in not only excelling and thriving and doing whatever you want in your career, life, but also just being happier and a more peaceful human being. And what I really enjoy about this book is it's super pragmatic. I've read other great kind of books about kind of mindfulness and meditation, such as Eckhart Tolle's, all his books. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations book, which is he was one of the last great Roman empires, and just a really good reflection about how he was staying present, reflecting. So that was another great book. But I found this was very pragmatic. There's nothing about vision quest or new age stuff, where some of that stuff's kind of interesting, but for a lot of people it turns them off and it gets away from what's important and about applying it. And what I really appreciate too is I find sometimes with mindfulness or meditation, people can almost use it as a crutch to kind of hide away from your feelings, right? Your car breaks down. It doesn't mean, oh, I should go meditate for 30 minutes. Meditation is a tool, but it's used to allow you to bring a centered, calm state of presence to your actual life, not to just be the end-all, be-all panacea for all the ills in the world. And I find that's kind of the one major frustration, kind of makes me cynical. A lot of these meditation things is the meditation is seen as this pinnacle, and Oli Doyle does an excellent job in his book kind of distinguishing between you have kind of formal practice and informal practice. And the formal practice is really important because it kind of centers your practice, but it's not the end all be all. You don't have to sit on a cushion for 3 hours a day, but it's something that you should be able to integrate into your life where you say, okay, I'm gonna have 5-10 minutes here, 10-20 minutes there. No, you really don't need to do more than 20 minutes. I never meditate for more than 20 minutes now. Formally, where that's when I planned it. But then he talks about this informal meditation, which is I'm sitting on the bus. I'm gonna, okay, let's feel my body. Okay, let's be aware of the sounds. Let's look outside and look at the nice view outside. So it's this nice balance. And really, it's not about how long you meditate, how deep your meditation is, right? Because there's this misconception meditation is quieting the mind and you have to feel blissful and happy. And really a mindfulness meditation approach is it's being aware to what's happening. So if you feel anxious, you all your tension, and you're not trying to change the anxiety, or if you feel sad or if you feel angry, it's not about suppressing emotion. It's just about having the full human experience of being here now, because no matter what time it is, where you are, what you are there now. So it's very important to have that reminder. And this book, I highly recommend it. Again, I can't say this enough. I was very sick last week. It's had nothing. I was like, this sucks. Blah, blah, blah. And I was reading this book. It was like, boom. And it was just like, it was such a peaceful, simple weekend, right? And this whole week has been like very interesting, and it's kind of challenging applying it kind of in life. It's easy when you're by yourself, and that's kind of But he gives very great tips on how to do that in your life. And on my blog, I'm going to have an interview with Oli Doyle soon. I'll be posting that, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and go get this book at your local library or a bookstore, find a friend who has it and borrow it from him. But highly recommend it. This book is an absolute game changer. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Thank you.